Hello children, welcome to the session 3 of statistics. Today we are going to see the second method of finding mean, that is assumed mean method. What is the name of the method? Assumed mean. Okay, so let's begin. Here is the question: find the mean by assuming, using the assumed mean method. So I have taken a simple question here. You can see the marks. This is the question. This will be given in the question to you. The marks will be given. Okay, that is the classes and the frequency as usual, like it will be given in every question. So first thing what we will do is we'll find sigma fi. Sigma fi is nothing but sum of all these frequencies. If you add all these, you will get sigma fi. So keep this value, sigma fi value, that is 140. Okay, so this is your question. Now let's see what to do next. Now in the previous method, in the direct method, we had 4 columns. Okay, and here we have 5 columns, so we need to make 3 more extra columns. The third column is of mid values. Again, like previous question, we do this in direct method also. So we'll find the mid values. You know very well what is meant by mid value. So the mid value of this class is 0 plus 10 by 2, that is 5. Then the mid value of this class is 10 plus 20, that is 30 by 2 is 15. So goes on, 20 plus 30 is 50, 50 by 2 is 25. Okay, so this way we find the mid values of all the classes. Okay, after finding the mid values, let's go to the formula. The formula for finding mean by this method, mean by assuming method, is a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi, whereas in our previous method the formula was sigma fi xi, it was by sigma fi it was. But now the formula is changed. You can see what is changed here. Instead of fi xi, we have fi di, and there is a letter a added there, a plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. So nothing complicated, you can easily understand, just listen carefully. So now in this formula, what is this a, what is this sigma fi, which we already got, and we need to find sigma fi di. So for finding the value of a, what is a here? A is nothing but assumed mean. What is a here? A will be assumed mean. So a value will be taken from the mid values. From these all the mid values, you can take any value from middle. Okay, so here I have taken a as 25. Most preferably we take the middle one. Okay, so the a value here is 25. Let's go to the next step. I just now said you what is a here. A is assumed mean, so our a value is 25. Now what is di? You can see the fourth column, that is di. Di will be, di is nothing but deviation. Di is deviation. So deviation is excuse me, nothing but the difference of the mid value column and assumed mean, that is xi minus a. Xi, that is the mid value, and a is assumed mean. So when you subtract this both, you will get the fourth column, that is called deviation. So let's see step by step now how to find deviation. So what is our a value here in our question? A is 25. The first thing you see, deviation I am finding xi minus a. What is xi for the first one? For the first one, xi is 5, and a, our a value is 25, common for all. Okay, so 5 minus 25, 5 minus 25, you can write here, that is minus 20. Then second, if you go to the second row, 15 xi minus a, 15 minus 25 is minus 10. Then third row we have xi is 25 and a is also 25, so 25 minus 25. So okay, so this is 25 xi and a is also 25. So what will you get? You will get 0. Sorry, I'll erase this. Okay, then what will be in fourth column? Fourth column will be 35 minus 25. Then last column is 45 minus 25. So this way you should do xi minus a. What you will do? Xi minus a in every row. This way you will get the deviation values. So we got the values as, you can see here, the values of deviation are 0, minus 10, minus 20, and when you go down it's 10 and 20. So do you find any series, any pattern in this? Yeah, you will get a pattern. When you go up you will get negatives, and when you go down you will get positive values, mostly with the same difference. Okay, mostly they look like a series. So this is the way we find deviation. Now what is the last column left over in our question? The last column is fi di. Now what to do for this? How to find fi di? So for finding fi di, we will multiply fi and di column. So let's multiply and write it here. So 20 multiplied with minus 20 gives you minus 400. 24 multiplied with minus 10 gives you minus 240. 40 multiplied with 0 gives you 0. 36 10 times 360. 20 times is plus 400. So this way we will multiply fi and di. After multiplying, I need to find sigma fi di. What? Sigma fi di. So what do we do? What is the meaning of this? I already said you, that is sum. So when you add the better, this is the easiest way, you add the negatives. So when I added these two, okay, let me use another color. Okay, when I added these two, minus 400 minus 240, we get minus 640, and when you add these two you will get 760. So I need to find sum of this. 760 minus 640 will give you 120. So 120 is your sigma fi di, and a value is here, and sigma fi which we already got. So we got all the values which we needed. Okay, now let's substitute these values step by step in the formula. So coming to the formula now, the formula is A plus sigma fi di by sigma fi. What is our A value here? A is 25. 25 comes here. Then sigma fi di is 120. So sigma fi di comes here. Then sigma fi is 140. I have substituted all the values. Then you can cancel 0, 0 and 0 here. So you'll get 12 by 14. 12 by 14. When you cancel, you'll get 2 6 times and you'll get 2 7 times. That is 6 by 7. Now 25 plus 6 by 7. You can divide 6 by 7. You'll get 0.86. And when you add this, you'll get 25.86. So final our answer is 25.86. Now the common mistake which students commit here is they'll add 25 plus 6, 31. They'll add 25 and 6. They'll write 31 by 7. That is completely wrong. You should not add it directly like that. Okay. You can find LCM, or you can divide 6 by 7 first, then add it. That is the correct method of doing it. Hope the method is clear to you. Thank you.